What's up, guys? Time to show off the newest build. We did another one of the screen printed dial builds, so we've got a P-40 Warhawk, custom screen printed dial. Did a white handset, a blue seconds hand. I had a couple extra blues, and I thought it went nice with the background. Brushed case, since we had our nice shark teeth on there. I went with a polished shark tooth bezel. Did one of the 50/50 horizon minute inserts. You've got like an anodized silver on top and black on the bottom. And then star engraved caseback, as well as brushed preview buckle. And then a custom Italian leather Warhawk band. I've had this for a while, and I've just been waiting to put it with the right thing. I had a couple different Warhawk dials, and there was another one that I thought I might do it with, but I thought it looked a little bit better with this one. And then star engraved crown. And that is the build. Now, when I got this bezel on there, I did not bend out any of the tension spots, so it has maximum tension for half the bezel on there, and it took me, I don't know, a good 45 seconds to get this from here to around to here, because I guess I could have turned it quicker going the other way, but I don't have the same strength going that way. So this bezel will turn. It won't turn very much. I did put some gun oil here and kind of used air and shot it down around to kind of, give it a little bit of friction. But since there's no real point to move that, you can, but in the grand scheme of things, I guess if you're wanting to try and set a timer for yourself, you can do it. It is a bear to turn that, but it is a tension ring bezel, not a quick bezel, so you can turn it either direction. That said, this is an automatic mechanical, so as you're wearing it and moving around, there's a rotor back here. It is moving back and forth and putting micro winds to your mainspring. So that said, before you put it on, before you set the time, make sure you pre-wind it just a little bit, because if you're not moving enough to keep that going, you might not have enough stored energy there on that mainspring. So what you want to do is back the crown off the threads until you hear it and feel it clicking. At that point, you can wind. It'll wind as a turn away from you, which is clockwise as you're looking at it. I don't know why it's focusing on the beads. So turning it this way will wind. Turning it against you doesn't wind it, but it does click. So I am a back and forth winder with these. 4 or 5 seconds of that mixed with the rotor movement will keep your time throughout the day, and if you do it for another 4 or 5 seconds, you'll max out your 31-hour plus power reserve on it. You cannot overwind it, so don't worry about that. When you're happy with your winding, you're going to pull it to the 1 and only click, and you can now set your time. You'll notice you've got a little bit of play in that bezel. I'm sorry, not in the bezel, in the crown. That's because you have a wobble crown. It deflects lateral pressure from going into the stem and into the movement. It's got a little bit of a ball joint there, so the stem itself is staying straight, and it's just this that's rotating. Now you set your time. Alexa, what time is it? 12:41 a.m. Push this over, get it out of that time setting, and then just wind that down. And that is the build. As with every build, you're going to get complementing beads. This is going to come in a star engraved slider box with Atlas pillow inside. It's going to come with a few things. Watch cleaner to keep everything glass and metal nice and pretty, so everything here in the center of the watch, as well as a microfiber. You'll also get leather conditioner. You probably will not need it on this Italian leather strap, but if you would, apply it on the front and back. Let it soak in, remove any excess. Use a rag or something like that. Don't use one of your microfibers. And then lastly, you're going to get some fine scratch remover. This is Novus 2 from Amazon, just repackaged. It is for your domed acrylic glass. You can scratch it, but if you do, no big deal. You're going to put a tiny bit of that on the dial, and you're going to buff it out with this additional microfiber. You basically want to just generate some heat with your thumb, rubbing it vigorously back and forth, kind of filling that scratch, and then generating some heat to kind of, you know, polish it, make sure it's in there. And about 30 seconds of that should knock out any scratches you put in there. If you scratch the brushing, use the green side of a Scotch-Brite and just do single passes. So, you know, the scratch, you know, is on one of these faces down here. Do single passes going that way. Don't go back and forth. You'll get a line. You're wanting to make sure you're rounding it, so just do single passes rounding it. So that's the build. This is going to be available in the 4th of July event, which I don't know what time I'm going to do that for, because I assume 8 p.m.'s bad. But I haven't put anything up on it yet, so if you're seeing this video, that's when this one's coming out. So if it's going to you, congrats. I hope you love it. And if you would like me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe, as I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.